a load of this, y'all. The flight attendant who lost her dream job now speaks out in an interview she did on Inside Edition. Check it out.
I didn't think that, being so happy can turn into something like this. I decided to just take advantage of the moment to wake myself up and kind of get myself hyped up for my day, basically.
What did they say to you?
They just said that I broke their social media policy.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
My video and my posts and the way I was dancing would be deemed as inappropriate.
So how did you feel in that meeting when they told you you lost your job?
I put on such a proud face every time I stepped on that plane, and for them to terminate me without giving me a chance.
You're fired! What?
The world we live in today, man. I just don't understand a lot of this stuff. And listen, I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not a perfect person. But I try to move a certain way in life, and I try to make sure each and every decision that I make, it be an important one. Because I've been through the ringer, I done been through the merry-go-round, the roller coaster rides. 1 minute I was up, 1 minute I was down. 1 minute I was up again, and I was down again. I'd have been homeless more than 3 times in my lifetime. I'd have been in this state, that state, all throughout the Americas. And people looked at me like, he just can't get right. I've been there. And I feel like this is the most stable that I've ever been in my life, and I love it. It's not moving fast enough for me, but I am thankful that I'm not where I once was 5 years ago. Now listen, even I know I've made some foolish mistakes in the past. There's been times when I've done some dumb stuff on past jobs, back in the days. And there's some things that I wish I could go back and change. But then sometimes, I'll be like, you know what? Just sometimes I'll be like, you know what? It is what it is. Everything happened for a reason. But one thing you don't do, man, if it's in their policy, you got to respect and honor the policy. I don't want to say honor, but you really want to respect and honor the Most High more than anything. But since we have to work, because we're just modern day slavery, right? We have to work. We got to pay bills. We got to eat. We got to survive. You got to treat your job as if, I don't care how many jobs you got. Well, if you got other jobs, I guess it's okay. You'd be like, all right. But that stays on your record. That follows you. Because if you go to the next job for getting fired for whatever you got fired for, if it was some crazy stuff, now you got to explain that. What, you going to not mention that on the application? They're gonna want to know the time gap. Well, why haven't you been working since this time? And then they find out you've been working, you just didn't put it on the application, then they can let you go for that. You're gonna have to just tell it what it is. The short version, hopefully, because nobody want to sit there and be a therapist. But I just don't get this woman. It's still no accountability with her. She's talking about something. I did nothing wrong. All I did was twerk. Yeah, in your work uniform. That's what you did wrong. People just do not like to be held accountable in this life, man. I just don't get it. You want to listen? How that saying go that they be saying on Twitter and on YouTube and TikTok? Play stupid game, win stupid prizes. This woman can't be serious talking about I did nothing wrong and now she want to boo-hoo and cry with all the tears. Listen, I want to have sympathy because I don't wish nobody losing their job except the bullies. They need to lose their jobs. But anyway, the Heavenly Father would deal with those people. But it's just sad, man. I don't think people understand the times we're living in. And with this inflation stuff going on, me personally, I'm not trying to play myself out of position. So if anybody coming with that drama, I'm cutting ties and I'm getting away from you. And I'm gonna make sure I don't do nothing that's going, you know what I mean, have me out of a job. And if so, I gotta take accountability. I gotta take it for what it's worth and get back on that grind, because the bills is not gonna stop coming in, fam. They're not gonna stop coming in, and your food eventually is gonna run out. No matter how much you stock up, it's gonna run out eventually. Same thing with your money. Yeah, I got 100 grand saved up. Okay, well, you got years, right? That's coming. Is that gonna hold you off? Are you gonna be able to flip half of that and then you can invest or whatever, do this, do that legally? I mean, it'll help you bring in more money. If you're not bringing in more money, you're gonna run through that. People just, I don't know, man. I guess these people have never been humbled. Life will humble you, man. The Heavenly Father will humble you. Or he'll allow you to make those mistakes, and now life is humbling you. Because I'm telling you, the rug pulls, man, it's nothing to play with. When your rug being pulled, you lose everything, man. And now you back to level 1. So she finally went through all that training, and they tell you even in the training about their social media policies, and you still went against it. You still went against their rules, terms and conditions, and now you crying because they felt like you're a liability. And you gotta understand, when you put that uniform on, you are a representation of the company who hired you for the position. You know what I mean? They hired you to do the job that you applied for. Like, I got this, pay me money so I can give you this and you can give me the money. So we work hand in hand to help each other. What do? You had too much me time. You remember that? Do they say me time anymore? Some people will say pause to that me time stuff. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, you have extra time to just chill, your little breaks or whatever. Fam, you don't use that to make a TikTok video. You see it all the time. Like, especially with the nurses on TikTok, they all dancing, looking goofy. And then you got people at Amazon with their skits. Listen, if your skits can help you accelerate and elevate to the next level, I'm all for it. Just don't have your job uniform on. Like, you still are employed there. Like, that makes no sense. And that's what got her fired. The fact that you did it at the workplace, the job siting, and also you had on the uniform. Oh, but I hit my badge. Don't matter. You're in uniform. What of that doesn't people understand? And then you went viral. You know what kind of heat that they caught flack for? I wonder how the reviews is looking. Look at this. See, this is why we can't get no customer service. They too busy making TikTok videos. See, there you go. Now you hurting their business. But anyway, it's your boy Donnie, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's never no accountability. It's everybody else but the person in the mirror. Nah, it's your fault. You did this to yourself, sweetheart. But you got your business going on, so hopefully you should be good. If you ain't got 10,000 or more saved up and you doing stunts like this, you played yourself. It don't make no sense. Matter of fact, do that when you're off. Get you an Airbnb and you can twerk all you want. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of twerk before for work. And ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of
dare you not hit that like button after all this I did for you? Guess you really don't rock with me like that, huh? Well, time is money, baby. I could be doing something else.